What's up guys, Edgy Vampire Boy here, and today I wanted to go over a few tips for upcoming VTubers, people who want to be VTubers, and really just overall content creators, because this doesn't just apply to VTubers. So before we get started, please, if you enjoy the video, take a second to like, maybe leave a comment, and subscribe for more. Alright, let's get into it. Step 1. Create a character unique to you. Really take some time, plan it out, make a design. You don't have to like draw it out. Just have a plan of what you want to be, what you want to look like, and make it unique to you. Make it fit who you want to be, make it fit the content you want to make. Don't worry about making it cute or making it look like other VTubers. Just worry about making it you. And don't worry if it's not perfect the first time, because you can always change it later on. You're not stuck with it. You don't have to stick with one design for your entire career. You can always change it, and honestly, nobody's really gonna mind. It's just part of evolving your content. Step 2. Have a personal brand. Have something that identifies you. Have something that makes you stick out from other content creators, other VTubers. Have something that will identify you easily to your audience before they even, click on your social media. They know it's you. You have the same profile picture everywhere. You use the same, say, fonts on your videos, your live streams. You have a thumbnail. You have a, like specific phrases, a style of titles, like an intro and ending to videos if you want. This applies to both videos and streams. Just have a brand that people can immediately recognize as you. Step 4, which is something that I personally struggle with. This is one of the hardest things in my personal opinion, but put yourself out there. Socialize. A lot of people like to say networking. I don't really like that term because it doesn't really accurately describe what you're doing. Because when you're networking, quote unquote, you shouldn't be thinking of it as like a business decision. Think of it as making friends. Socialize with people that you would want to hang out with, that you have good chemistry with, that you would actually want to talk to outside of content, because that's really important. If you can make a solid group of friends who are content creators who you can bounce off of, that's going to be really, really helpful for your content, and it's going to help all of you grow. But it's really important that you don't think of it as making business connections. You think of it as making friends who you can grow together with. Not someone who you can leech off of, not someone who you can give or get views from, but someone who you can share an audience with. It's really, really important. And it's something that's honestly pretty hard, but you just gotta put yourself out there. Step, tip, whatever, 4. You gotta be unique. I know I said this earlier, but don't just copy what other people are doing. You can certainly take inspiration. I have a handful of creators that I really personally look up to, that I take inspiration for my content from, but you can't just copy that content. You have to make it your own. You have to put your own twist on it. And you have to give people a reason to watch you over someone else. Because if you're just a carbon copy of another creator, why would they watch you? Why wouldn't they just watch that creator? So it's really important to make yourself unique, make your content unique. And that leads us on to step, whatever I want to call it, number 5. And this is the most important part. You have to make content. I know this is, unfortunately, a pretty controversial point, but you can't just sit on Twitter hyping yourself up all the time. I'm not saying anything bad about having a debut. I'm not saying you can't do that. But I am saying you have to start. You can't just keep saying, okay, I'll do it eventually. I'll do it, you know, whatever. I'll do it later. You gotta have a set time when you're going to start. And of course, yeah, you gotta set up. You gotta get your character. You gotta, you know, figure out what you want to make. But, you know, if you have your character, right? You have an idea. Just go for it. Just make the content. If it's not good, that's fine. Just keep improving on it. Keep making content, be consistent, and every single time, just make little improvements. And eventually, you'll get into the groove, and you'll figure out what you want to make, you'll figure out what you want to do, you'll figure out how you want to do it, and it's going to be so much better for you if you just throw yourself in. Just throw yourself in. Don't worry about how good it is. I mean, of course, try to make quality content, but if you don't think it's good enough, it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect right away. You just have to create, because the more you create, the better you're going to get at it. The better you get at it, the more fun you're going to have with it. And the more fun you have with it, the more you're going to look forward to making it. But the most important step is just to start. You gotta start. And once you start, you gotta be consistent. You can't just make one video every few months. This is something that I really struggled with for a long time. You can't just make a video every few months and then disappear and not worry about content for a while. If you really want to make content, if you really want to be a content creator, you gotta make it. No? You gotta make it. Whatever form that may take. Take as many ideas as you want. As many videos, as many streams, as many formats. Just try it all until you find something that works for you. Overall, this is the most important thing I can say. This is really the main point of this video. It's something I really want to hammer down on because it's so important. I see so many people who have a model, who, you know, have a brand, who have everything else, but they just don't make content. They're afraid of failing. They're afraid of making something that's not good. They don't know how to edit. They don't know what they want to make. They don't know if their ideas are good. You just gotta try it. You just gotta take a leap of faith. Now, take inspiration from people you like. There's absolutely no shame in taking inspiration, even taking video ideas, as long as you're making it your own. Everybody does it. Everybody. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helped you a bit. I hope this gave you ideas. I hope this inspired you to start creating. If you're having trouble with something, if you want advice, leave a comment and I will respond to you as soon as I can. I'll try to get to everyone. Anyways, that's all from me. I will see you all in the next video. See ya.